Hey, what is up, you beautiful degenerates? It is the Ryan and Rosary show. We are once again playing Red Dead Redemption 2. If you followed us, our adventure last week, we talked to Javier and we're about to go on a hunting trip. Let's get on our horse, get some hunting.
Alright, so I think we're. Oh, we have to take the saddle from this one and then put on the other one.
We do. We're also running some errands into town where we are trading one of his horses, and we
Pretty sure
might
he
be.
jacked it, right?
I don't know. Is that how he got the horse?
What? I think he had those like payment or something like that.
I think I remember hearing that he got paid for doing a job with the horse, but he doesn't much care for this horse.
Okay,
And
get your leg over that brute.
we're gonna take him into town and do the old GameStop switcheroo, get some store credit, and see if we can get ourselves a new horse.
Please. I heard about that.
I'll do my best.
We're heading out.
It's a big old horse, man. It's like Uncle Dennis's horses.
That
Have you
is a
seen those? They're like
gigantic
huge.
horse.
Arrange a horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful
I've seen some
saddles.
big, like the
I used to have a
Clydesdale,
real
like
nice
parade
one.
horses.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Yeah, I see them all the
Stolen
time because where I
outside that
live,
saloon
but
in Deer
I
Creek.
there's
can't
like
say
people just
that
run around on horses
I
all the
remember
time.
now.
I've ever
Just
seen
about.
one of those Budweiser
That
horses, like in
turned into
person.
a
Like
long day.
those are impressively large.
Remember?
I love horses. They're so like
Threatened to kill the whole town.
beautiful, majestic,
And Davey
stupid
was
creatures.
passed out so cold we left him there.
They're so
Came
dumb.
back in the next day and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
They do this thing called cribbing, where
I'll miss
they
those boys.
suck on things.
Jenny too.
Like they use their
She had
big
some
like
spot,
horse
that girl.
lips and just like
It must be pretty hard.
num
on
num num
Eddie.
num
You
num
could tell
on
he
just
was
like
sweet
random
on her.
fence posts and people's cars and just
Lenny
whatever
and
they can get
Jenny
themselves
could
on. But
never
like
have
as
worked.
they're doing it, they
That's
fill
like
themselves with
Arthur
air.
and Martha, or
And
Bill and
what
Phil.
might happen is they might get stuck,
Yeah, maybe you're
and then they
right.
end up all bloated,
Does
full of
feel a
air, like
bit
stuck on the
our
side of
luck
something.
died with them, too.
And you have to call like a specialty horse doctor to
We'll
come
be
and
all
like
right.
How would they
Just
get
need some
stuck
money to
with
get
their
back
on
on
their
our
lips on
feet.
something?
the
hope
suction
so.
of their lips creates a
You found
vacuum.
way to
I'm
offload those
not a
cobalt
horse
bonds
scientist,
yet?
Can't
man.
Not yet.
Well, yeah, I never heard of
They're
this
still
shit
very
though.
hot. Need to be done
Horse
right.
sucking,
Have a
horses
couple of
getting
leads
stuck
I'm
by their
looking
lips
Yeah.
because of the suction.
Yes.
So
they have to
apparently
call a
they can't
horse
really open
doctor.
their
Get the
mouth
better
like
of you there, Arthur.
normal, like to where it loses
He's
suction.
all right.
That's interesting.
And the horse doctor has to like, I don't know exactly what the procedure is, but they like
Yeah, good boy.
bleed them of
Stables are
air
just up ahead.
to get them unstuck.
Open for business, Valentine.
Is he like fighting you?
A little bit.
Good. Go sell that big brute and buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going off to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
Okay.
He almost looks like he has that like black
can I help you?
digital camouflage
I'm in the
on his
market
butt.
for a new horse. Something
I really
strong
like that
and
pattern.
fast.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
you're
say,
in the
like,
right
you know,
place.
color. It's pretty
I got
nice.
some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I show you.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's
I
been
think you were
looking for a
telling me
decent workhorse
that
like this for a while.
you can steal
Pay
horses
a
and
good
then
price.
sell them.
Otherwise,
Right.
I can
Well,
always
you-
stable them
you can
here
sell
for
them
you.
and like go to the stable and sell them,
Yeah,
but it's
take a look.
chump change really
Because you don't
it's
have
really
the
not worth it.
papers, you don't get much money from it.
And then honestly, I was just thinking just now is that you can never get papers really. I mean, unless you actually buy the horse, then you sell that one.
Okay.
That's I think that's where you can make like
So
the
let's
money.
sell Black Beauty over here. And what do we got? Morgan for $15. We've got American Standard Bread for $150. And a Dutch warm Dutch
415.
oven over here for $450. So I think that pretty much makes our choice for us. We can really only afford Morgan.
This guy actually has more stamina and everything. So if we ever get enough, but yeah, only option.
And now for horse naming.
Was it butternuts from
No, no, let me see
Half-Baked?
this.
No? Okay.
We are. Wait, I can't spell.
Pot?
6, 7, 8. It's potatoes. Because it's got 8 O's.
Potato. 8. Oh. What? You're stupid.
So welcome our new friend Potatoes. He's gonna be the newest member of the family.
Potato, right? Because you didn't put an S in the end.
Well, there's 8 O's.
Oh, fuck. Man, that's clever.
It's all right.
Jeez, all right.
Now we need a saddle too. Do we need a saddle? Because didn't we come in with a saddle?
Yeah, we have one. And I think, honestly, they might be too expensive right now. I might clean this out, so just take a look. But I think later
Pretty
on.
one.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Does it show you the price?
Doesn't show you the price, I don't think.
I don't want to spend all my money on a saddle.
Nah, I don't think we really need any of that.
I love his feet. Like, you
Wanna
remember
try his
the
appearance?
Batman animated series? How like Joker had those like really fancy shoes that had like the white collar around the ankle.
Hmm.
That's what that reminds me of. I was like, I don't know what kind of shoes those are called.
I think that might be good for the horse.
I like ups the stats.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Potato.
Potatoes.
All right, partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that.
Out of my way, Limpy McGee.
Those Rockstar games, they like make the most awful people.
Oh man, I didn't tell you.
Your papers.
Bully was
On
on
me.
Steam sale for like
New
$6. I picked it up.
Room and brush.
No way.
I gotta
Some
like
treats.
download and install it and
Appreciate it.
see how it runs, but
All right, you.
coming
Treat
soon
this
to
fella
a
well. I know he's gonna
Ryan
look
and
after
Rosary
you
show.
just fine.
Yeah.
soon eventually maybe. Like I think I mentioned it before, but a lot of the reviews say that it runs like crap on PC. For $6, I'm not too worried about it, but
Okay.
if I can get it working, that'd be great.
With
If
some
not,
good care, you should be able to make
I think I
something of
can
it.
just buy it again. Like you said, you have a PS2.
Yeah. Let's give him a little pat.
Yeah,
Pat,
good
pat.
girl.
Hop on
Gotta
up
mash
there,
the
let's go.
potatoes.
Okay.
That's
Horse plus.
Nice.
All
Plus
right,
horse.
let's get going. We
Gotta
got
show
quite a
your
ride
horse some
ahead of
love
us.
so he rides
Lead
better.
the way.
Gotta love your potatoes.
So,
Do you
what's
love
this
potatoes?
lake we're heading for?
I
It's
do.
called O'Crea's Run.
I love
Up in the
potatoes.
mountains
Do
east
so
of
many things
Cumberland
with potatoes.
Falls.
Like
I just
mashed
hope I can
potatoes
remember
with
how
the
to
skin
get there.
on.
Back into
Just
the
like
mountains.
a little bit
I
buttery.
didn't figure on that.
So good.
But this time, we're doing the chasing.
I always like to put ranch
So how are
on like
things with
either
you
baked
and
potato or
John?
even mashed potatoes.
Fine.
I don't
Ain't
think
it
I've ever
about
tried
time
ranch
you
on
let it go
a
now?
baked
It was a
potato.
year.
Oh, with the
Say,
bacon bits and the
He
sides and
ditched
everything.
us for a goddamn year.
I know I do
I've
on
spoken to him
occasion
many
the
times.
sour cream.
He
I'm not a
knows
big
he did
sour
wrong.
cream fan, but like
He just wants to put it behind
there's some
him.
things that just
Need it,
sour
yeah.
cream just hits the spot.
Running off on that kid is one
Totally.
thing, but there's code.
I don't know what
He
chives
knows
are.
that.
I imagine it's some kind of
Yeah,
plant
it's
or
Trelawney.
plant byproduct.
Dutch and you pretty much
But a
raised.
baked potato with
I
chives
know.
and sour cream.
But it's
Oh,
tough. Has been
heaven.
for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after
So I guess
that
we're gonna go-
long. And you know it.
Now you
Kill
were
that bear, I guess, no?
you were
But
talking
please
about
don't you put
horse
that to the
points.
test.
Yeah, it's just I think every time you pat your horse, you know, you get like your horse loves you more.
Oh, okay.
So you basically
And having the horse love you gives you some kind of
better
benefit.
stats, yeah. Gives you better stats for the stamina for the horse. You know, further you can like run and stuff.
Oh,
You
okay.
really just gotta
I think
build
we
that
need to
shit
head
up
right
until
up
it's
here.
like all the way up. Which
All maxed out?
Kind of takes, yeah, it kind of takes forever.
So we're really early in the game. I think we're only like a couple hours in. If we keep this horse,
I
we could
remember
probably
this
have it
place.
maxed out. Or at least
Millstone
close to
Pond.
maxed out by the time we finish like
We're
the
going
main
the right
story.
way.
There are better horses though.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how long we'll keep potatoes. Can you have more than one horse?
Yeah. You can actually catch a horse and like
That's the
string
lake
them
there.
along
Good.
in case like go hunting and
made
you
it.
want like extra, you know,
Let's
cargo
loop around
space.
the other side.
Right, because when we did the deer, like you had to put the deer carcass on the back of the horse, so that would allow you to catch like multiple deer if you have multiple horses. That's clever.
Yeah, you can do that while and then you don't have to rope them and like string them along. Actually, you can just use the same kind of calls and stuff for your horse. Like if you call them while you're on the horse like this, it'll like just follow you.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty handy, like for
Look
trying
there.
to get some hunting done.
Rabbits.
Because there's
Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure.
legendary
Try
animals
and
in here.
shoot one.
Yeah.
I'll come
You don't
across,
want to use
and they're
anything
just
too
like really
powerful on a
big
small
or
animal
majestic.
like that. Just ruin the meat.
So like we'll come
Best
across
thing's a bow
those.
or a 22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Can you see the
Yes.
rabbit?
And obliterated them with a shotgun, if I remember right.
On a rabbit. Okay. Rabbit's over here.
Oh, is it like indicated on the map? Yeah, it looks like it is.
Oh, jeez.
See some movement like there in the flowers. Nice. Was that your rifle?
Yeah. Skin or pick up?
Pick up? We're trying to eat it, right? Can you do both?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh, look at the cute little fluffy napping on my shoulder.
Good job. All right. It's getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Well, then you get us set up.
Now you're setting up a campfire?
Basically, you can just like
I'm
pick a spot in
famished.
the wilderness and just like rest
Cook that
anywhere
rabbit then.
instead of like
They're
going to a hotel.
Delicious. On an
Oh,
open fire
okay.
like this.
So it gives you a chance to like get
about
your stats back up and whatnot.
I think it gets your stats up, and then like it'll like fast forward us to like do certain missions because you can only do them like at certain times of the days and night.
Oh, okay. So it's like time fast travel of some sort.
Go on then.
Alright, so I'm gonna cook some food here.
Hell yeah.
Famished.
He's finished.
This makes me half want to like start hunting the rabbits we have in this neighborhood.
Yeah, I always wanted to try rabbit actually.
You'll just come over one day and it'll be like knocking on the door and I'll be like hiding in the bushes like naked and with like war paint and like feathers in my hair.
You seem that kind of type. Like you could totally, you know, be like in a movie with like Dances with Wolves or something. Okay, so
You want some of this?
No,
I do
I'm
go
fine.
feral like almost
I don't like
immediately.
eating this late.
Now what?
I feel like I've
After
mentioned
all
that before. I go feral, like I get accustomed to being in the wild and I can't be integrated back into civilization.
That's what I thought you meant.
And they're like, you just went to go check the mail. Like, how'd you get all mangy and where'd your pants go?
Oh man.
Why are whose fur are you wearing?
Where's your cat? And I don't think I need to cook another. I think I'll probably save that for later health.
All right. Well, we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
Sleep. 7 hours.
He better be worth all this drama.
We should go camping. That's like I haven't done that in a long time.
That's what
Still
I'm
have like a
saying. Like,
campfire, you know what I mean? Like, sit
yeah,
around campfire and bullshit.
it's like drinking in the woods, man.
Morning, Arthur.
Sleep in a tent.
You ready?
Well, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
The last time I went camping, my mom and I went to a place called Blue Water
what's your
Lake,
plan?
not far from here.
we'll see if we
And
can
she
track
had
them,
an old
but
tent. We
we
had some
might need
sleeping
to lay
bags.
bait
We just
to
got all
draw
our
them
stuff
out.
together.
Bears like fish,
Got
obviously,
some
but they also have
stuff
a
for like
sweet
grilling,
tooth.
cooking
A
while we're
lot of
out there.
fellas bait,
And
then shoot
took
from
some
the
beers.
trees,
We
but I
went,
prefer to
had
hunt
a
on the ground.
great
More
time.
dangerous.
She cooked up
But
some steak,
we'll have a
potatoes,
much better
like
chance of getting good
something
shot
about
in.
like being
And
around
if he
trees,
bolts, we can
eating
start
meat,
right
just
off
like
after him.
feels
You
right.
mix up this
Totally.
Like
steak for
that
me while I
primal,
finish
like
packing this up.
this is what life is meant
Fish,
to be.
berries.
Kinda
Tie it up in
is.
that rag when you
Well,
do.
like
I hope you
Started
know
out
what
that
I'm
way,
talking
huh?
about.
raining really bad that weekend.
I grew up in
and,
the
like,
mountains, Arthur.
Our tent had
I
a
was
hole in
virtually
it,
weaned on bear meat.
and I was all drunk as fuck, so I didn't care. But like, I remember waking up in the morning and I'm just
Just mix it
soggy,
together, it's not too
just like
hard.
from head to toe. And I was like,
Okay.
oh god, did I
Think I got
did I
this
piss
stuff.
myself?
Good. Pack up
And I'm
we'll
like,
get
wait,
going.
no, everything's wet. There's no way I could piss this much.
Come on,
What was
grab
it?
your stuff and let's go.
The tent had a leak, so it was just the rain was getting in all night, and then like the bottom
You
was
just
fine,
slept
so it
through
was
that?
just like holding all the water. Yeah,
Jesus.
I sleep through just
But
about
no,
anything.
yeah,
you know
yeah,
that.
Totally. Like, you hurt yourself. It's just like, well, you don't have to do that. I remember we slept in that car, and in your car, the Lincoln.
What are we doing right now? Crafting?
Leaving.
Okay. Oh, let me finish my story. But so I finally get up. I get out of the tent, and
let's
like
go.
all the rain was done, so it was like dry and like just needed time to kind of air out.
Try
But
it
like
up down by the water. That's where
my
I
mom
saw
had
him
woken
last.
up in the middle of the night,
Okay.
noticed the tent
How's
was
that horse treating you?
leaking,
So
and
far,
then just
so
decided
good.
to sleep in the back of my
know,
Jeep.
I was in this area with
I'm pretty
Bessie
sure she
years
tried to
ago.
wake me up and tell me like, "Hey, the
I
tent's
didn't know
leaking.
that.
Do you want to sleep in the back of the Jeep?"
I imagine you
And I
still
probably
miss
just
her.
like grunted and
Every
rolled over.
day.
Like, no.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
You're not too
we
picky when
did
it comes to
briefly.
sleep. No.
You don't remember? Guess you were still young.
I think you were mentioning about
Didn't last long.
sleeping in the back of the
I
Lincoln.
drifted back into it.
Oh yeah, well,
She
I used to
understood
have
that was
a
completely awful because
Lincoln Town
I
car.
remember you not being around for a while.
It's way
but
too small,
things were
and
looser
I'm way
back
too
then.
tall. It was even too much for you. Like,
There's
you-
never
It's a
really
big
any
car.
getting
Lincoln
out.
Town cars are huge.
Staying
Like
in,
even
was
like
big.
especially
Hard.
for today car standards.
You know
But
that. But Bessie and
we
I made
were
it was a floating
Why?
boat. I was
You
like,
thinking about getting
dude, I
out?
was like comfortable.
Hey,
in a
no,
band together
of
at the
course not.
time, and
Listen,
we
If
had
Dutch's
this little
grand
practice
plans
spot where
work,
we would go and
and
like
we can make
write our
enough money
songs
to
and
go
try to
someplace
record
new,
and stuff.
really
And,
new, maybe
we were trying to
can
spend the
all
night
have a
there
new
one time.
start.
Yeah.
So we were working on
Anyway,
music
for now,
all
let's
night,
try
and then
and
like
chase
there's
ourselves
some
a bear,
couches. We
shall
were
we?
gonna sleep,
Let's
get
slip
up,
by the
keep
water
working
here,
it in
see
the
if he's
morning,
been fishing again recently.
and place was just mad full of roaches,
Yeah, they just started coming out at night and just like
like
shit just-
gigantic
Look for
mean
tracks,
ones, like ones that aren't
dogs,
afraid of you
bones,
turning on the light.
any
They're like,
sign
yeah,
of it.
and what?
yeah.
You should be paying me rent.
And I was like, I don't want to sleep in here because I don't want cockroaches crawling up my ass while we sleep. So we're just like, let's want to sleep in the car, and I'm just like, sure. So we go in there, scrunch up all night, and it's like fucking cold and uncomfortable. We have no blankets, no pillows, and then you were just
What are we
scrunched up in
doing
the
right
back.
now?
Yeah, we're
Investigating for
investigate.
clues. Okay.
Oh, there's some paw marks here, Hosea. They show
So we're all
big
scrunched
enough.
up in the back.
You were scrunched up with your legs,
Good. Let's hope it's
and
him.
you stayed that way
Can
the
you
whole
tell
night.
which
So
way
you
you went?
kind of like, you know, you just stay in a position and you kind of get stuck that way.
Because I was like in
And
the
you,
back
like,
seat
forced
going
yourself.
like
You-
long ways, and then you were in the front seat like reclined back. So you definitely had more leg room than I did.
I tried it. I kept going back and forth. Like, it was not comfortable.
It was awful, but I slept fine.
You like stretched out your legs like forcefully, even though you're like, ow, ow,
I had the gnarliest cramp because I was in this awful position like all night. And I was like, oh, it hurts when I do that. I'm just gonna keep doing it until it stops hurting.
ow. All right.
Oh, we got a clue. It's a fart cloud.
Wait a minute.
Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here.
Some
Must have been left
salmon.
by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if
Have you
there's
ever ate-
anything
You like
else.
sushi?
I love sushi.
Would you ever like grab a fish from the river and just chomp on it?
Probably. I make a lot of poor
Something else
decisions
on
when
the
it comes to
ground,
food.
just here. There's shit here. Watch
I always
your
like
step.
that idea,
Looks
like
real
even like the
fresh.
outdoorsy
Reckon
type
he's gotta
stuff,
be
is that
close.
you can
Let's
totally
keep
do that,
going.
and it's like it's better to cook your food, but still, it's like
Yeah.
something you can do. Eat raw fish.
I mean, fish doesn't go bad.
Damn it.
It does,
Pretty sure it doesn't.
because it smells fishy either way. You can tell. Where?
Looks like the trail ends here.
Oh, okay.
We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well,
Oh, it's disappointing.
what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which do you think?
Bait.
Bait. Predator
Let's
bait.
bait here.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
We'll hurry along. I think we should get the rifle. I don't have it on me.
Come on,
Okay.
potatoes.
Come on. Come on. Slow ass. Okay, let's see here. Oh, wait. There we go. I don't know what kind of stuff might be happening.
Yeah. It's a bear we're after, right?
Mm. Satchel. Potent predator bait. Okay.
So we're gonna drop the bait here.
Now we wait.
Now, is bait something you have to keep buying at a shop?
You actually can't buy the bait. You have to make it.
You can't buy it, so you have to make it. Okay. I imagine there's like different
More or less.
recipes and like
Big
effectiveness
scar down
for
his face.
different
Well,
types.
Hey, did
Yeah,
that bait
for
look okay to
herbivores
you?
and then like
I think
the.
so. You're the expert.
Because this one
Ready with your gun
specifically
there?
says what
I'm
potent predator bait.
Okay.
I think there's a regular one, but
So do you.
what it
I'm
is just
fine.
like berries and like fish and stuff, things that these kind of animals eat, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Let's just take a look at that bait.
This dude's impatient. We've just
It was
put
like
the bait
1
there.
second.
Like, I know.
We only just said it, Jose.
I know, but we need to do this right.
Inspect.
Look at potatoes. He's all
Yeah,
head banging.
Got your knife?
Oh fuck!
Uh oh. Oh wow.
Easy.
Look at this guy.
He got a messed up face.
Oh shit!
He's getting away. I thought you grabbed your rifle for this.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Think we should go after him? Well, it's got yellow over here. Let's see.
Let's see what's going on with Jose. Hosea.
I'm not sure we want to fuck with that bear because he's like really big.
He looks like he eats other bears for brunch.
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you. I think.
What happened to him?
That was
That's what I was
fun.
wondering. Like, how did he get hurt?
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster. Well,
Nah.
Go back to
Go
camp.
back
I
to
feel
camp.
like we don't have the right guns to
coming with
take
you.
that down.
let's get going then.
No, we don't. And I've tried, and you just fucking die. I did it like so many times, and it sucks going back and forth like that.
Yeah.
That fucker's just, I don't know. I was never able to kill him. You know, and it only takes like one little swipe of him getting close, and then like you can't really do anything because he just destroys you.
Much like real bears.
Mm.
Let's see if Dutch gives us any crap about disappearing like that. I don't need another "we gotta be out there making money" speech.
We were just out scoping a lead. He doesn't need to know it was a big furry one. Well, thanks, Arthur. I probably owe you one.
Don't worry about it.
I need to head out to Emerald Ranch soon. Look into something.
See you later.
Huh? Looks like our horse is dirty. See if we can brush him.
It's okay, girl.
Oh, hello, Dusty. I'll give you horse points.
Nice.
Aren't you cold after that?
Let's check our map and see what missions we have. There's a K and an LS. Do the K maybe?
Closer. Let's see what we got.
Should I be concerned we have a dude tied to a tree?
Help me. Speak to them for me.
Oh, this guy. He was from the O'Driscolls that we
Don't cry,
Like,
boy.
abducted
gang.
him.
That's your gang.
I can't.
The rope's like clipping through the tree.
Boy.
Whoa! Hold your horses there. It seems the cat has got our friend here's tongue. I was thinking Mr. Williamson could have a word.
Ready to talk, boy?
I told you, mister. I told all of you. I don't know nothing, okay? They ain't no friends of mine. I just been ridden with them for a while.
Horseshit. You see, we heard that part, so how about you tell the truth? Dutch, what do you want me to do?
Hurt him, so the next time he opens his mouth, it is to tell us what is going on. Ah, who am I kidding? One of O'Driscoll's boys couldn't open his mouth, but he'd tell a lie. Screw it. Let's just have some fun. Geld him.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Where's he going?
His giblets.
Don't worry.
I was
You're all
picking up from the
involved, boy.
context
Who's
that
gonna
they meant
cause
castration.
trouble? You know, in Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest.
They
and
get his
most
pants
loyal
off so
of
fast.
Oh, you kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastard!
Homicide.
Oh, what do you want from me?
Well, you are gonna talk. The only question is now or after we got these little fellas off.
Okay, listen. I know where O'Driscoll's holed up, and you're right. He don't like you any more than you like him. He's at 6 Point Cabin. I'll take you there. Serious. I don't like him. I mean, I like him even less than I like you. No offense.
Oh, none taken.
Okay then, partner. Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go.
Killed him.
Let's both hope you ain't trying to trick us, O'Driscoll.
I ain't no O'Driscoll.
You sure as shit was. John, Bill, come here. We got a social call needs making. Where we heading?
Up into the hills behind Valentine. Well, I'll show you.
John, you take this little rattlesnake with you. Any nonsense, kill
Didn't
him.
we just walk past our horse?
You gotta pay your buddies our
Oh, yeah.
respects.
He taking us to Combe?
That's what he says. Come on.
I still can't get over the power walking in camp. It's so ridiculous.
But
It's
if I know where
annoying
we
for
are,
sure.
it's up past Valentine.
All right, I'll lead.
Or not, you know, being able to like go to the letters that you need to in camp, and so you can't just be on your horse because they make you like get off
Sharing
it.
saddle with an O'Driscoll. Who'd have thought?
How many times I gotta say? I ain't an O'Driscoll.
You sure look like one, and you smell like... God damn.
You smell like one too.
I smell like horse shit.
That's right. Boy, are you high.
I mean, I know we've talked about this, but
You got throwing knives in your
sure we
saddlebag.
all smell pretty
Doug
terrible.
said that you might. I was asked to
Well, they
give
didn't really
them,
shower at
and
all
I'm doing
back
you the
in those
further
days,
courtesy
so
of telling
people
you about it.
probably got used to like
Next
the
time you
smells.
want to give me something,
Like, in
how about
addition to
you
that,
give
we're
it
just
to
a
me
bunch of homeless
instead of
people in
hiding
the
it
woods.
somewhere, hoping the opportunity comes up.
Like,
and
I didn't
mention
even
it.
see one porta
Last
shitter.
goddamn favor I do you.
Hey, hey, if I got my bearings, it's over here. Yeah, I know this country. Take this track up through the rocks.
How you holding up, John?
I like our horse. He's like a
Still
goldeny
ain't
brown.
right, but I'm fine. You damn well should be after
Almost
all
like
that
a-
bed
Like a
rest.
breakfast cereal.
Hey, all right. Abigail wouldn't let me up. You know her. She won't be reasoned
I kind of
with.
want a horse. That's
Well,
kind of cool. Like
When
to
you
ride a
was
horse.
having
You know
a
what I mean?
failure of reason,
Yeah, you said
hiding behind
hurts.
your woman,
there's just like
we were getting
they're not
shot
yellow.
people
at.
riding horses in
And
your
I'd do the
neighborhood.
same for you.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
was
like
in a bad
Like, you go to the
place.
store and there's just
I
people
hope
on
so,
horseback. Like, oh, I'm
but I fear
going to
you
return
don't
my
know
movie to
how help
Blockbuster.
anyone. Except
Well, except
yourself.
Blockbuster. It hasn't existed in like
O'Driscoll.
15 years.
it's weird
This is
because
how
you
he
know
treats his
I
friends.
mean there's so much like
Imagine what he
wildlife and
does to
stuff.
his
I saw a
enemies.
beaver
I
across the
got an
street,
inkling of what y'all do to your enemies.
That's
when
cool.
you put those gelding tongues to my
and I saw a
parts.
peacock, and
Bill,
I know where this
you
guy
still
keeps a
got
llama
those
in his
tongs?
yard.
I got a knife.
A llama?
Won't be
black
so clean,
llama.
but it'll do the
That's
job.
awesome.
And I got kind of
Keep
close,
that
and he
in
just
your
like
mind.
tried to get my fucking shit. Like it was like a guard llama. I
I
swear.
swear. I
I made a
promise.
video about it. I was
I'm
like,
taking
"Dang
you
it,
to
that
home
work. Get
as
some
best as
dinner."
I can. You'll see. I'll make
We
good.
get like a bit of wildlife at work. Like, I work at a hardware store. And for some reason, we have a bunch of birds that like get into the building and just live there now. And so we'll be like
Nesting in there.
opening up in the morning, and it's just little birds fluttering about, singing. I feel like a Disney princess, to be honest.
You know, you
Um,
all ain't that different from the
A couple of us were in that
What did you just
outside
say?
area,
I've
like
been
working on
watching
some
you all
plants
these
or
weeks,
doing
and,
something out there,
You've been
and
tied to a tree.
I walked by and I noticed a couple of
You
my
don't know
like
nothing about this
coworkers like
Yeah,
standing
well,
around looking
I'd
up.
say you don't know much about
Got
the
curious, so I
O'Driscolls.
walked over to see what they
Maybe
were
I
looking
know
at.
more about you than you know
And it was like
about
these two
them,
feisty
and
pigeons
I know all
were just
about
like
them,
kind of
so
fighting each other and like pecking each other and fluttering
How are we
around.
like those mongrel dogs?
And then they just
you're
started
outlawed
fucking.
like them. You're out to survive like them. Live rough.
And like it was over before I could even get my phone out of my pocket and like start recording. I was so mad.
See, this is why you're an O'Driscoll, O'Driscoll. You're out to survive.
The weirdest shit happens to you.
It really does.
Coleman's a sneak
And with
thief
wildlife,
and a
didn't you
killer.
like run over an owl?
Dutch is
Those allegations are
more like a
unfounded
teacher.
until the statute of
From where
limitations
I've
is up.
been, you just look the same
So
as all.
I mean,
then you looked, but you ain't seen. John,
what really?
shut that boy up. Enough out of you. Boys, we're almost on them. Now,
Maybe we might be in for a
who
fight.
knows if this son of a bitch we got with us is talking true, but if it's what he says it is, and Colm O'Driscoll's here, we can end years of fighting. Here and now. Amen to that.
Here, here.
Here, here.
This is where he was.
Shut up.
It sounds like me anytime you try to like tell me anything. Where's the gas station? Oh, it's down around the. Shut up!
Easy.
Go on in quiet.
How dare you provide me with information that I specifically asked
Try
for?
not to set things off. But if we do, we move quick and hard. We settle this like we know how, okay?
Quick and hard, just like I like
Okay
it.
by me.
With you, Morgan.
All right then.
Through the trees here.
Right.
Hey,
Probably gonna be
we're real
killed
close.
and then-
I'd leave your horses the other side of this clearing.
I'll get my guns off my horse, and I'm ready.
Easy, Bill. Quiet.
I was fucking. What do we got? Ooh.
Let's bring out the rifle, or do we want the? Can we have the rifle and the bow?
Yeah.
Because they're different classes. Alright, cool.
Pretty sure we can. And then we just have to put it on the
cabin's
wheel
just
for
the
us
other
to
side of this
choose.
hill.
Okay. Off your horses.
Maybe we should do 12 because it's like
You gonna get them knives?
I said
noisy.
easy.
all right.
Alright, well that's going to be our
Alright,
time for
it
today.
ain't far.
Thank you so
We might
much for
share a
tuning
horse.
in, watching our
We ain't
shenanigans.
friends.
Please
Remember,
check back next
I'm
week
watching
as
you.
we continue playing
Every
Red Dead Redemption
moment.
2. And as you can see, it is getting pretty exciting. We're about to take on the whole O'Driscoll's camp, so you don't want to miss that one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Really does help the channel grow. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, guys. See you next episode.